Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Guys, today in this video we are going to learn the different questions or the possible questions that may come in your AG 900 exam. So there will be around 4 to 450 questions that we will cover in this lecture. And guys, if you go through all these questions properly and prepared, then definitely these questions will help you to crack your exam in your first attempt. So stay tuned and please go through the questions very carefully. Try to understand. If you have any questions, you can drop the question. You can drop your doubt in the comment box. I will definitely try my best to answer them as soon as possible. So thank you guys. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe my channel and stay updated with all the latest exam solutions as well as the latest technologies. Thank you guys once again. So guys, in today our first question that we are going to learn is, it's a statement based, so you have to select yes or no. So suppose that we have a past solution, platform as a service solutions that actually host your application in your Azure. So do you get full control of the operating system that where your application is being hosted? Do you get the control on the operating system? What do you think? Yes or no? So no, you don't get control on the operating system. You manage your application, not the operating system or underlying operating system. Now, if we talk about the statement 2, so you have a past solution which hosts your web application in Azure. Does it provide ability to scale the platform automatically? Can you decrease the hardware resources? Answer is yes. Similarly, if we talk about a past solution where your web application has been deployed in Azure, does it provide personal development services to continuously add features to custom applications? Yes or no? Yes, you can customize your features. So your answer will be yes. So guys, be careful with the statement, and your answer will be, you have to select yes or no when it comes. Now, if we talk about another statement, now our second statement. So this is kind of one question, and this is our second question. Now Azure. Azure provides flexibility between capex capital expenditure and opex opex. So the question is very straightforward. Does your Azure provide flexibility between capital expenditure and the operation expenditure? Yes or no? So you have to select yes or no. You have to. There will be option. So you have to select yes. Yes, it provides you capital expenditure. It provides you the flexibility between your capital expenditure and the operational expenditure. Another statement part of this one. If you create two Azure virtual machines, VM virtual machines, that uses the B2S size. Each of the virtual machine each virtual machine will always generate the same monthly cost. So two virtual machines of same size will both of them will generate the same monthly cost? Yes or no? What do you think, guys? No. Remember, their size may be same, but there are other factors that decide the bill generation. You may have deployed both the two virtual machines, but one is kept off, one is kept online running. So both cannot generate the same cost. Now when Azure virtual machine is stopped, you continue to pay storage cost. associated to the virtual machine. Yes or no? Guys, remember, your machine is running or not running. You have to pay for the storage cost. So, your answer should be yes. Now, so this is our question number 4, guys. Now, guys, you suppose that you have your on-premise network. You have your on-premise network where you have your servers. Okay, you have several servers here. And you are planning to migrate those servers to the Azure. So you are planning to migrate these servers to the Azure. Now you need to recommend a solution to ensure that if in the event of unavailability of a single Azure zone, suppose that if something goes wrong and a single Azure zone goes offline for an extended period of time. So, what solution or the recommendation should you include? Will you go for low latency, scalability, elasticity, or fault tolerance? Which one? Right, guys, you will go for fault tolerance. You will go for fault tolerance. So fault tolerance actually ensure you the high availability. So in case if single data center goes offline, you will have your several servers available in in other Azure regions or in other Azure data centers. Now let us go with our next question. Suppose that, guys, your organization hosts their own private cloud. So your organization hosts your own infrastructure. So you have your private cloud. Now, as I said, you are hosting your own infrastructure in your private cloud. Private cloud. Now, you need to make the statement correct, or you need to select no changes is needed. So if your statement, if you think, if the statement is incorrect, then you have to choose your correct answers. Let's see, there are some options they may ask you. For example, they will give you a few options. In the public cloud, in the hybrid cloud, on the Hyper-V host, or no change is needed. So guys, you have to understand this one. As you know that private cloud is hosted in your data center. Therefore, you cannot close your data center if you are using your private cloud. Let me underline this. Now, if we talk about the public cloud, so as you know that public cloud is hosted externally outside of your organization, somewhere in the cloud or somewhere in the internet. For an example, Microsoft Azure. Now, as an organization, if you are hosting your infrastructure in public cloud, you can close it anytime you want. You can discontinue. And you know that public cloud is most common deployment model. And you don't need to use any local hardware to manage or keep it up to date. And everything is actually managed by the cloud service provider. So anytime if you want, you can discontinue. So Microsoft Azure is a public cloud. Now, if we talk about the private cloud, you create your private cloud environment in your own data center and you provide self-service. You deploy your own resources. You deploy it for your internal people, or the resources are accessed by your internal people. When it comes to private cloud, you are completely responsible for purchasing, maintaining everything, managing. So our answer for this question will be public cloud, which you can close. I hope guys you understood the concept. So let's go with our question number 6. Now, if they ask you what are two what are two characteristics of the public cloud? They will give you different options. For example, limited storage. They may give you metered pricing. They may ask you unsecured connection. They may ask you dedicated hardware. And they may ask you self-service management. Self-service management. Now, which one is the correct answer? You have to select two. Okay, you have to select two. So guys, you have to select two options. So guys, let's talk about this. When we talk about the public cloud, there is no limit for the storage. It's all unlimited. It's up to you. So the more you pay, the more you use. So this is not true. Public cloud is secure connection. It works on SSL or TLS connections. So your all communication is done over HTTPS. So it is secure connection. Dedicated hardware is something that may cost you a lot, but yes, it can be a possible provision. There is a provision for this one. But since they have asked us two options to select, cloud, public cloud provide you metered pricing. So you can check your pricing, and it provide you self-service management. So you can manage your environment as per your requirement. You can increase, decrease the resources as per your requirement. Now, let's move to our next question. So, when you are planning to migrate a public website to Azure, so what you must plan? So what you must plan? So let me give you the options. First of all, reduce the number of connection to the website. Second, pay to transfer all the website to Azure. Pay monthly or deploy a VPN. So what you must plan or sorry. So what you must plan. Suppose that you are hosting your website, public facing website which anyone can access. Now you are planning to migrate it to Azure. Now what you must plan first? Guys, if we look at the option A, would you like to reduce the number of connections or the hits on your websites? Not. You will always want to or like to generate more and more traffic to your website. So this is not applicable. Pay to transfer all website data to the no. You can transfer data from on-premise to Azure. So no need to pay. Deploy VPN? No, not required at all. Public facing website. So anyone can access your website. So do you use any VPN to connect to any of the website like Google, like Yahoo, like Amazon, any website, Microsoft? Do you use any VPN? I don't think no. I don't think so. You don't use. You will agree. Definitely you will agree. So the most effective one or the option is this one. So guys, your answer will be this one. Pay monthly use cost. You must plan accordingly. Now let's move to our question number 8. So your company is planning to migrate all your resources, all your data to Azure. And company has planned that only the platform as a service solution, so only platform as a service solution must be used in Azure. Now, as a part of the plan, your responsibility is to deploy an Azure environment that meets the company's migration plan. So you need to migration so as per the company's requirement, you need to deploy the Azure environment so that company's migration plan is met. Now, as a part of the plan, you provide the solution like you create an Azure app service and Azure SQL database. Guys, try to understand. Company is planning for PaaS solution. Not anything else, which depends on infrastructure as a service, app service and SQL database. These are example of PaaS. So you provide this solution. So the question is, does this solution meet the goal? Yes or no? So guys, as I have already told you that PaaS solution, so both Azure App Service and SQL database, Azure SQL database, they are part of PaaS service. So your solution is right. So your answer will be yes. Okay, guys, hope this is clear to all of you. If you have question, you can drop me a message in the comment box. I will try my best to answer your question as soon as possible. Another solution, another question, guys, from the same scenario. Guys, this type of questions you will see a lot. Now, this time you provide a solution you create Azure app service, and then Azure virtual machine. Azure virtual machine that have Microsoft SQL Server installed. Is this solution meet your company need or the company migration plan? Guys, definitely not. Definitely not. The reason behind this, we are talking about the past solution, and Azure virtual machine is infrastructure as a service. So this solution is not going to meet company's requirement. Now another. So let's go with our question number 10. This was 9. Now, as a part of the solution, you deploy Azure app service and Azure storage account. So does this solution meet your company's need or the company's requirement? Does this meet? Guys, try to understand. Azure app service, okay, pass. But when we talk about the Azure storage account, it is actually infrastructure service, infrastructure as a service. Therefore, this solution even does not work. I hope guys this will help you a lot to understand the type of question. Guys, in this video we just covered 10 questions, and in my next video I will again come with 10 or 20 questions, and very soon we will cover all our questions. Okay, so hope to see you in my next video. Guys, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and wait for my next video for the same AG 900 exam preparation. Thank you guys. Hope to see you next time. Bye bye.